like to just kind of recognize again Cavalry Trooper Harold S. Cole, an original Buffalo soldier from F Troop, 9th U.S. Cav. You know, for you youngsters who are here, there's not very many left. And so I would strongly encourage you before you go to come up and shake this gentleman's hand out of respect and, you know, to be able to touch a legend. And so please, I encourage you to do that before you leave today. First Sergeant and Trooper Cole, thank you gentlemen for your dedication to this great cause. From the outset of their formation, the Buffalo Soldiers have been a constant testament to the might and strength of the American Army. It has been said that the term Buffalo Soldier was a result of an event that characterizes the brave men who served in these regiments. In September of 1867, Private John Randall of the 10th Cavalry was on a mission to which he encountered numerous Cheyenne Indians. Quickly after the ambush, he was the only American left standing as he fended off over 70 Cheyenne. After defeating 13 enemy warriors, the Cheyenne finally retreated and later noted that this American soldier, and I quote, fought like a cornered buffalo, who like a buffalo had suffered wound after wound, yet had not died, end quote. Private Randall suffered a gunshot wound and 11 lance wounds. He fought and recovered despite his debilitating injuries, and he conquered these circumstances like every other one of his Buffalo Soldier brothers. The 25th Infantry Regiment was stationed as a garrison unit at Ftbenning from 1922 to 1942. Along with the 9th, the 10th, and the 25th Regiments, the 24th was one of the 4 Buffalo Soldiers regiments consolidated in 1869 from other African American units that served in the Civil War. The 24th proudly served across the American West in the Spanish-American War and World War I before assignment to Camp Benning after World War I. One of the 2 large brick quarters still standing on main post was constructed for quarters and headquartered for the 24th Infantry Regiment. The regiment served proudly as a separate infantry regiment in the South Pacific in World War II and was a part of the garrison of Okinawa when the Korean War began. Suffering heavy casualties against overwhelming Chinese assaults, the 24th was broken up and the troops were used to complete the integration of units serving in combat. Later, after the start of the global war on terror in 2001, the 24th was reconstituted as a battalion in the 25th Infantry Division at Fort Wainwright, Alaska, and has deployed into combat in Iraq and Afghanistan. Today we stand in reverent awe of the dedication and sacrifices that these brave men have made. When one utters the words, Buffalo Soldiers, they do so with a great sense of admiration for a group of men and women who lived the lives of legend. These men fought for what they believed in and did so in times much more different than we live in today. They faced austere environments, they faced racism, they faced prejudice, often at the hands of the men and women they fought to protect. Not only were the Buffalo Soldiers fierce warriors, they were gentlemen who were able to see the goodness of our country despite its shortcomings. Their sacrifice not only resulted in unparalleled military achievement, it also stemmed the tide of discrimination and in fact helped set the conditions for a better America, the America of which we all enjoy now today. Today we thank these brave men and commemorate their sacrifice. I personally say thank you for, if you did not do what you did, my father before me and myself may not be standing here, I may not be standing here today for the efforts that you all did. So thank you. Buffalo Soldiers live on in history in our hearts forever. Thanks again on behalf of Major General Wesley for an opportunity to be a part of today's ceremony and events. First Sergeant, thanks again. God bless you all.
All right, thank you, sir. Okay, all right, we're winding down. We're winding